Alright guys, we're here today at 602 North 166th Lane. As you can see, this is the home right here in front of us. You get a nice grass area, some really nice trees and bushes as well. And also you can really point out how quiet this neighborhood is. So this is taking a look around. You can see, it's really calm, relaxed, laid back neighborhood, very nice and quiet. As you can see, you also get a 2-car garage and a really spacious driveway as well. And so we'll come take a step over here to the front door. It's kind of tucked around the side, which I think is a nice security feature. You don't really want your door like right at the front, so I think it's really nice how it's tucked away over here in the corner. So let's take a step inside. And as you can see, you walk straight into a really good size, family room or like living room, whatever you'd like to call it. You get the ceiling fan and all the lights up top. You can see all these big windows as well. I didn't even pull the blinds up just because I wanted to show how much light comes in, even with the blinds still down. All of these blinds do lift up as well, so you could get even more light in here. So we'll come over here, take a step in the corner just to kind of see the whole area. And as you can see over here, we have the kitchen and the dining room area. So you have a private little dining room area. Again, some really nice big windows. Get the nice chandelier up top. And then this kitchen is fantastic. I mean, there's plenty of space. Easily could fit a couple people in here cooking, having a good time. A feature that I really like is they have almost like a spotlight feature up top that you can turn on and off. And you can actually angle them different directions. I think that's really cool. Something you can mess around with and see how you like your lighting in the kitchen. So we'll come this way. There's kind of, one thing about this home is there's a lot of different options of like how to get to different rooms. You could go through there, come through here. You could even step through that way. But we'll choose right here in the middle, and you walk into a really good sized closet. Hang some coats in there, really whatever you'd like to put in there. It's a great little spot. And then we'll turn to the right, and you have a really nice laundry area. So these doors will actually fold close if you'd like. You can have, all your shelves up here, store all the soap, all those things. So it's nice and tucked away, because you close those doors and you wouldn't even really know it's there. So that's another nice, cool feature to this home. So we'll turn back this way, and across the way we have the first guest bedroom. So you can see, you get the ceiling fan, all the lights, again, a really nice big window. You also get a really cool view. You can see all the trees, the road over there, really fantastic. And you also get nice shade as well from this tree. So you can see, we'll come over here. So this is the room itself. And you can obviously see the massive closet over here as well. Again, I love slider doors because they kind of stay out of the way. You can just tuck them over into the corner so they don't open up and get in the way of the room itself. So we'll step back through here. So this is where we just came through at the laundry room. And we'll come this way and take a turn into the full guest bathroom. So you can see over here, you get the nice window up top, really nice countertops as well in here. I also love the tile that they carry almost all throughout except for the bedrooms. That's also a nice touch. And also, I almost passed it up, is this closet here as well. Plenty of storage. So the theme of this home is storage, because there's closets. We've already seen, I think, 2 or 3 closets, and we're not even halfway through the home yet. So let's step over here into the second guest bedroom. It's kind of like a copy of the first. You get the ceiling fan. Again, a nice big window. This one points out a little bit more towards the backyard, which you can see you get this really, really cool looking tree out here. Again, you get a bunch of shade from it, keep you cool in the summertime. And as you can see as well, the nice carpet. And again, the double sliders over here as well, which is the same as the last bedroom that we took a look at. And then we'll come into here. You could really use this room for whatever you'd like. So you can see you still get a nice big window, ceiling fan, all of those things. But if you wanted to, you could almost use this like an office or like just additional room. Or if you really wanted to, you can make this a bedroom as well. You could close these doors off, because that's actually the front door we came in right there. As you can see, the kitchen back over there and the living room there. So if you wanted to, you could easily close this off. And on the other side, it would look just like the flat wall. You wouldn't even really know there's a door there. And then you just have this door that could come back to the hallway, to the bathroom, all of those things. So really, this is like a multi-tool of room and in the way that you could use it for anything you'd like, bedroom, office, really nice space in here, storage, anything you'd like to use it for. So we'll step back through here. So this is where you came through the first time. This is another entrance to the kitchen as well. You can see all the big windows over there. And then we're gonna pass by the 2-car garage, which you can tell, very spacious, really nice in here. And then we'll step into the primary bedroom, which you can see is ginormous. You get multiple windows, you get the big ceiling fan. These windows will actually look out of the front of the home, so you get a nice view of the street. If you have cars parked in the driveway, you can take a look at them. I also like how there's these bushes in front, so you can still see out, but it also allows for a lot of privacy, so people can't really see in, which is a nice touch. So directly behind us, we're gonna have the closet, which you can tell is huge. I mean, this goes way, way, way back here, and it tucks around a little bit in the corner. There's tons of hanger area, bunch of shelves in here. It's a really, really nice sized closet in there. And then lastly, we're gonna step into the primary bathroom, which you can see you get a massive countertop. I mean, you could easily put anything you would like on this countertop. And then over here, we're gonna have another closet, which you can know that goes back there quite a ways. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up, but these shelves actually go way back there. So there's a ton of room in there. And then we have the shower right here. Got the 2 slider doors on it. Again, nice window. So nice touches to this home as well. So that's gonna be about it, guys, for the tour of this home. If you have any questions, you wanna apply, you wanna schedule a tour, you can do all of that through our website at rpmphoenixvalley.com. And thank you for touring with me. Also, the last thing I wanted to point out real quick is we are out here in the backyard. So this is the door right here, right off of the living room that we take a look at earlier. You can see you get the nice covered patio area up top. And then you can see you have plenty of space to make it your own. Again, this tree is amazing. I mean, that's a really, really cool looking tree. Gives you a ton of shade in the summertime. It helps keep your home cool and your backyard cool. You can tell there's a lot of space over here. And then you also get a gate right over here back to the front of the home. So the front door is actually going to be right over there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So that is going to be the end of the tour. Again, if you want to take a look at our website at rpmphoenixvalley.com, thank you for touring with me.